Woo. Let's talk about it. Let's go about it. Ooh. The slap heard round the world. Ooh.
All eyes on the prize, money supersized. G5 super fly should be supervised.
This week's Greenleaf. Finally. Welcome to Carter's Eats. I'm your host, Lisa. No one's home. I get to be as loud as I want. Me, Mom, and Papa are running an errand. The kids are at school. Welcome. Here at Carter's Eat, my husband likes to cook. I like to eat. We have our grandparents that live with us, Blake and AJ's grandparents, and AJ and Blake, who are 7 and 4. We are older parents. We had them later in life. Thank you, Jesus, for seeing it happen. But during our ministry of being parents, we decided to launch a YouTube channel, and we are having fun. We've got challenge videos. We've got some mukbangs or eat with me, and we've got some cooking tutorials. So get there and see them. Make sure you subscribe, thumbs it up, and leave a comment. Do something different. Do reviews. And this week's Greenleaf did not disappoint. Let's talk about it. Thank you for coming. So we are talking about first. Then it goes, how dare you, Charity? How dare you be messy and call Noah? Noah and his wife are now getting a divorce because of you. Charity's like, why? What'd I do? Then we have a scene where Charity's feeling convicted and eating a pound of cookies in the bed and watching a preacher show. And she's like, I just can't be messy. I can't be messy. And she goes and tells Pastor DeMarcus about it and is like, I can't do what you do. I cannot be what you are, which is messy. She's like, if something doesn't want to be seen, I'm not lifting it up. I thought that was a really great line. And it should be a practice for all of us. It should be a practice for all of us. If it don't involve you, you ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm not going to help somebody else be messy. Don't be messy. And finally, Cherry's feeling convicted in her spirit, and she gets a conscience, and she's like, Pastor, I'm not going to help you. I'm not going to help you be messy. And I'm proud of her. Bless her spirit. Her wig was all the way and together. I loved it. They got her in the right fashions. Again, sis acting is to be improved upon. However, she's getting a conscience, and we can't ask for more than that. Yes, I have notes. Lord have mercy, Lady Mae. Lady Mae is so determined to make everyone be at her mansion while we fight back for our church. Pastor, you shouldn't leave while we're on the battlefield forging forward to get our church back. It ain't that big of a deal. Let the man go to Atlanta and preach is what he needs to do to feel alive. Leave him alone. Flattery on the hills of disrespect is doubly insipid. Wow. The writing for her is, who does it? The big words that makes me want to go find a dictionary. Love the writer for Lady Mae. Also had a conversation with Karrissa. Karrissa, I am not giving you any more furniture. Didn't you sell it to a Nigerian who sold all your furniture on eBay? I'm not giving you any more furniture for a new home. When you sold my last set of furniture to a Nigerian when you were living in that parsonage way across town. No, you can't have. Again, I say, Lady Mae sounds crazy. She sounds a little too obsessed with the church. And then she gets an email. From Hope and Harmony. Come be a guest speaker in DC on behalf of the women's ministry. And she still turns it down because she feels her fight is on the battlefield here in Memphis. And with that being said, she's like, Bishop, this is what you need to say. Your loyalty needs to be to our church, not in ministry elsewhere. That right there in itself sounds insane. So Charity starts reading Pastor DeMarcus's book because he's the writer for Harmony and Hope's pastor, for Mr. Bob. As she sips on wine, and she begins to fall in love. Catch it. Bishop sits there and listens to his old sermon, and he realizes God has been good to him. Despite all his journeys, his battles, hardships, he's been there, and somehow he feels convicted to be loyal to Lady Mae and goes upstairs and tells her he's not going. AJ, Grace's son, an alcoholic in the making. Grace decides to do the right thing and gets him a job. Let me go get you a job at your uncle's. At your uncle's. Charity's husband's, ex-husband's boyfriend happens to be Grace's stepbrother that nobody knows about, and her son, AJ, that no one knows about, goes to the lawyer's office, which is his uncle, and the uncle's about to give him a job. AJ can't stand hearing about how awesome, fantastic, and wonderful Grace is when she gave him up for adoption, that he's like, I got to go. Excuse me, going to the bathroom, and never came back. Uncle was like, I don't know what happened to your boy, but he ain't come back. He's like, I'm not going to sit here and listen to people brag on this woman that gave me up for adoption. Then it happens. It happens. It happens. It happens. I'll make sure I didn't miss anything. Jake, the daughter. I can never think of that little sweet girl's name. That's just messy also. The daughter gets invited to a party. Morning with prayer. Jacob starts his morning with prayer. And he's like, help me get this homeless ministry off the ground. And it worked. And the deacons board approved it. Even though we didn't know it was going to happen. And I'm distracted because my mother's got something downstairs playing. And I'm like, why? So Jacob starts with prayer, and he's like, you know, I really hope I can get this ministry off the homeless ministry off the ground. And he does. And the deacon board approves it. Despite that associate pastor not wanting to see it happen. But while he's in that board meeting with the deacons, he gets a phone call from his daughter, who's gone to this basketball player's party at his home because he made the all-star list. And lo and behold, the boys in there trying to burn a Confederate flag. And then the teammates, who happen to be Caucasian, come in and are like, dude, you at it again about the Confederate flag? And Jacob comes in to try to, one, save his daughter, but also his client. And when putting the fire out for his client and trying to diffuse the situation and not let it escalate, it escalates. And all hell breaks loose. And everybody's swinging punches. And Jacob smack dab in the middle of it. And he loses his job. Well, hold your mule, as TaylorMade TV says. Get there. If you don't know TaylorMade TV, be sure to pop over to her channel and support her the right way. But she always says, hold your mule. Just hold that line. So then we are... I learned a little bit of slang. I'll send you the Addy. Addy is an address. If somebody says they're going to send you the Addy, an Addy is an address. Voodoo! So that's where the daughter ends up. And then the scene of all scenes. Karrisssa goes into Lady Mae's quarters, her boudoir. Karrisssa says, I have a letter for you. I have a letter for you. I have a letter for you. But I'd rather tell you to your face. You are a snake, a woman in sackcloth, a horrible old lady. And everything that has happened is because of you. Faith walking into the lake, Grace being who she is, Bishop being forced to tax issues in jail, the fail of the church. Everything is because of you. And you are horrible. Honey, Lady Mae couldn't take it. She couldn't take it. She got up. Make sure you watch Greenleaf to see the slap heard around the world. Oh! Lynn Whitfield can still act. But I'll get Karrisssa due, because she took the slap like a... That's how she felt. That's how she felt. Good scene. Very, very intimate. It was spot on, and I'm so glad somebody finally read Lady Mae, because Lady Mae is nasty, messy, a hideous attitude for a Christian. I don't even want to put the Christian hat on her and call her a Christian, because she just obsessed, which is one bad sin, obsessed with her church, consumed, selfish, and just nasty about everything. The way what Karrisssa asked for the furniture. Can we have furniture? Wow, that was bold of Karrisssa to ask for furniture. And Lady Mae still gave her the stank eye. And then for the 3rd, 5th, 6th, 7th scene at the end, for her to come into the lady's bedroom. And this is what Lady Mae did. I wish I had my glasses. She said, what do you want? Here we go again. That's not how you receive your daughter-in-law. Ugh. And then Bishop comes in, and what does Lady Mae say? Because she doesn't want to be insulted or embarrassed. Don't let Bishop. But as Karrisssa goes back to her bedroom, taking off her makeup for the day, Jacob comes in, and he says, I put out the fire at the basketball player's house. It's all over the news. And the basketball team has fired me as his mentor. We can't get the house. Honey, Karissa's face. Karissa's face. I done signed the papers with the devil. They bought our land, and now I done cussed Lady Mae out because I thought I was moving out. And now my husband comes home and tells me that he lost his job, so we can't move out. Honey, y'all get to Greenleaf. Fashions weren't anything really relevant to talk about. Nothing major when it comes to fashions. You know, Bishop had on a great sweater. Lady Mae always comes with it. I think the teenagers, I won't call them teenagers, young adults, really had on some cute outfits for that day party at the basketball player's house. Really top notch. They look cute. So check that out. I couldn't see the linens on Lady Mae's bed, except for the painting in their bedroom, of course, was fantastic. In Lady Mae's bedroom, the painting in Lady Mae's bedroom. I guess I'll put it right. Bing! Last scene. Grace is feeling the pressure and can't stand it another minute, and comes downstairs and tells Lady Mae, listen, I done shat and fell back in it. I don't know when they started cussing on Greenleaf. Let's get to that. The scene where the son, AJ, is having a conversation with Grace about... He let a lot of S words fly. He did. It was like, whoa. And I just said shat and fell back in it. I didn't quite say the S-H-I-T. I said shat and fell back in it. But in that scene with Grace, AJ and OWNTV let some S-H-I-Ts fly, which was, whoa, another amazing moment. So we're downstairs, and Grace is like, I can't hold it any longer. I just can't. Mama, I have to tell you about our son. No, I have to tell you about my son. No, Mama, it's my son. And let's stay tuned to next week. Just look at Lady Mae's face. Say what? Hunty, I live for it. African Americans, good fashion, great decor, but wonderful drama. If we can just get Lady Mae to have another center of focus for angst, other than just the church, that we can at least be realistic, because I think she's just, it's just too much. Thank you guys for watching this week. I know we have things to do and places to go, so if you took the actual 17 minutes to watch this, I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. Look forward to next week's review where we can sit together and talk about it. Be sure to check my Married to Medicine reviews as well, right up through here. And I thank you guys for coming today. You know I love you. Look at the roses, look at the clouds, and say, wow, look at what God has done. Remember to act accordingly. Thank you for coming. I love you all. Don't forget to share, comment, or subscribe. And please watch me and AJ's popsicle video or Big Sunday at camp meeting. Bye.
Do or die, open up your eyes, head to the sky, keep a mean bad mommy on the side. Make a tsunami, kamikaze on the mind, spit flow, paparazzi, flash shine, get dough, champagne.